Welcome to In the News with Double O Des. I'm Des Bernardo, giving you my perspective on news from South Africa and the rest of the world. In this news report now, I want to bring a very simple thing to light, and that is firstly that people in News 24 don't know how to write headlines and that they don't actually comprehend what they're putting out to the people. And this is really sad. And I'm going to post a link to this specific tweet from News 24 in the description underneath this video so you can go and have a look at it yourself. But this specific tweet reads, "A look inside the quarantine/isolation facility at NASREC. Some of the patients inside have tested positive for COVID-19. And then there's a short video clip, it's only 11 seconds long, that looks at a whole bunch of healthcare workers, what appears to be healthcare workers, in full coveralls. They're wearing masks or goggles, and they're wearing plastics on the external, as well as hoodies and gloves and overshoes. So it looks like something you would find at a nuclear power station if you don't want to spread contamination. And this is all fine, but this is not a look inside the facility. This is someone standing on one corner, and you can see block E, D, and C in the distance. And you see a bunch of people bewildered, not knowing what to do, standing on top of each other. And this happens often within Eskom. And you can't really see what's happening inside in the facility. So saying that it's a look inside the quarantine and isolation facility at NASREC is not true, because this is just a vantage point looking in one specific direction. So it doesn't go around, it doesn't show you what is happening in different sections at the entrances or anything like that. The other thing that it says that worries me, it says that some of the patients inside have tested positive for COVID-19. Now I would think a quarantine facility is a place where someone voluntarily goes, because you remember there's a court judgment that said that you can't get forced into quarantine. You can self-isolate at home. A quarantine facility is for people that voluntarily go there that have tested positive for COVID-19. Why would you want to mix tested positive for SARS-CoV-2? Sorry, correction, let me not speak like them, I apologize. So people that have tested positive for SARS-CoV-2, that they would go there voluntarily to be isolated from the other people in society. You won't expect people that have not tested positive for SARS-CoV-2 to be sent to a quarantine facility, because then the chances of them being exposed to the virus increases drastically. So why would they say in this headline of this tweet, some of the patients inside have tested positive for COVID-19? Are there actually patients inside that have not tested positive for COVID-19? In other words, it's people that's there for other reasons, or for SARS-CoV-2. Are there any people in there for other reasons outside of SARS-CoV-2 that have not developed COVID-19? If it's a quarantine facility, I can understand that if voluntary, that people would go there if they've tested positive for SARS-CoV-2 and if they have not developed COVID-19, which, like I say, most people have no idea what COVID-19 actually is. They're still trying to find out exactly what that means. And hopefully in future, we'll be able to say, this is exactly what the SARS-CoV-2 virus causes. So it's like they gave a name to a disease before they even knew what that disease was. And that's disingenuous, it's not scientific, and it's a false narrative. And I'm really concerned about that. So this is a very simple thing to look at. Go to the link in the description below. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking the bell icon so you can get notifications for the videos, and thank you for all your messages. I've spoken to a number of you today. I've had really good conversations with many people that support exactly what we're doing. I look forward to visiting all of you in your different areas. I mean, I've been contacted by people from all over the country now, and as we start this move towards all of these areas where we will have these meetings, it'll become clear to you what we can do on the ground and the role that you will play in actually taking this movement forward on the ground. But it's important that I keep on showing you the fake narrative that's been rolled out. And a lot of your family and friends might be seeing this, might be scared by it, might not understand it. So I want you to comprehend what is happening here, that this is not media at all. This is not journalism at all. This is a narrative being driven, and it's really sad because I believe that News 24 can make a huge difference in actually bringing proper, because of the huge base that they have, bringing proper journalism to South Africa. And I want to challenge them. I want to challenge Adrian Vasson to think, look deep inside your heart and think what you are doing, and speak out if you are being stopped from doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is proper journalism, and actually exposing to the people of the country what is actually happening behind the scenes. Because people in these organizations contact me, so the truth cannot be hidden. The people contact me. I will protect them. I will always protect anyone that gives me information, but we know what's happening inside. So we become the proper journalism because you're not doing it. So if you start doing proper journalism, then I don't have to worry about the news as much. But at this stage, I have to bring the proper news, and I have to expose how you become an agenda-driven organization. So I want to challenge Adrian Vasson, the chief editor of News 24. Please look inside your heart, and I know that you can be a proper journalist. Start doing proper journalism. Do it. I believe that you can. Make that stand and fight for the good of the people. And just show them what is really going on. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you to all of those that are willing to expose what is going on behind the scenes and share truth, because truth has a lot of power. Till the next video.